America. Okay, so before we dive in, just wanted to check and see if there is any sort of questions, something specific that you've been thinking about over the past week in terms of Hebrew. That's also
No real questions. Just been, using the Hebrew reader that you had given me.
okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, so let's share the screen. Case controls. It's like, okay. All right. So what I thought to do today is just to continue and to plow through this curriculum. I want to I want to finish this. Like I really want to uh, start upgrading us a little bit. Not something too scary, but it'll be good because by the time that we'll be finished with this, I can devote a little bit more time into everything that we're going to be doing. So I really hope to increase the quality and hopefully the quality of your learning. But this is the basics, and I really want to get it out of the way and then see what else we can do together and for this course. Okay, so this is the letter Chet. So you know what it is. You've encountered it before. With the pataḥ underneath, it's ha. However, if it comes at the end, so usually we have consonant, vowel, consonant order, right? So for example, we can go back just a second. So even this, laila, right? So you have the consonant comes first, then the vowel, then the consonant, and the vowel, consonant, vowel. So like this is how you want to read it, like in like this type of motion, right? So consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. What happens here with the chet and the pataḥ, at the end of the word, it will be ach. And it's going to be like a switch. So for example, we have here this sentence at the bottom, and it would read as follows: Noach, meniach, tefillin. Right? So you have it occurring twice. The word Noach, which means Noah. It's the Hebrew name for Noah in the Bible. And meniach. So, right? So you have men with the tzeret. So the way that you would read it would be consonant first. And then the vowel will take the movement, right? So the consonant will make the movement, and the vowel will dictate the movement that it makes, right? So me, then instead of saying menicha, say meniach. That might be a little bit confusing. But just try to remember, if you see a chet at the end, there's a pataḥ underneath, the vowel will come first. They'll say ach instead of ha. right? And we'll practice it. So once you practice it, then there's not a whole lot of words that you'll encounter that behave this way. Noach is a very common one. Maniach is another verb. And the more you'll encounter it, you'll be like, oh, well, you don't say nocha, you say nog. You don't say menicha, say meniach. You'll just, you have to encounter it a few times to really start thinking about it a little. Okay? So once again, Noach, Meniach, Philip. And the meaning of that will be Noach, Noah, Meniach is putting, filling, which is the phylacteries. So Meniach is to put or to place, and this is usually the verb that's being used with the phylacteries and what do you do with them, right? You don't throw them, you don't swish them around, you don't, you're putting them, right? So Noach meniach tefillin. There would be lehaniach. Lehaniach. Okay. Let me put this in the chat. Okay. Let's see. There's the chat. The infinitive, lehaniach, is to put.
Hey, Arthur, your audio, at least on our end, is sounding really, really garbled.
Oh,
I can I can hear some of it clearly, but I'm not sure about you, Brent or John, if you're able to hear clearly.
how about now? Is
I
it
think
better?
that's better. Yes, that's much better. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. It's the air purifier. So I'm competing with the appliance for the microphone. Okay. So the aniach is to put. Okay. Six. Okay. All right. Armed with that knowledge, let's try to read it. Mary Allen. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's go with John. John, please, you can read number one.
Right, Mispar Echad. Noach Yeled Gadol. Noach Bar Mitzvah.
Right. Fabulous. And what does it mean?
Well, Noah is a great boy. Noah is a son of the commandment.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's very good.
Mhm.
So Noach is, well, always a big boy, right?
Big
So kind of
boy.
like contextually, right? So Noach is bar mitzvah, which means he's 13 years old.
Right.
Son of a commandment, meaning he is now obligated to keep the commandments.
Mhm.
Yeah, something magical is happening when you're 13, and suddenly, yes, okay. And notice again the way that John read it, Noach and Noach, right? With the pataḥ kind of coming in before the chet. Okay. Micah, would you like to try מספר 2? בבקשה.
נוח קם בבוקר מניח
Good.
טפלין והוא מברך
So this is a shva nach, and you can kind of see how it's one syllable over here. Rech.
רך
Yes. הוא מברך.
ומברך.
Yes. So נוח קם בבוקר, מניח תפילין, ומברך. You know what it means? Michael, would you like to translate
Noah,
some of it?
Noah, I am not familiar with the kam,
Okay. Do you know what baboker means?
but Babok is either to the morning or in the morning, right?
Yeah. So Nach gets up in the morning.
Okay. Menoach, Maniach.
Yes. Good.
I don't remember that.
So tefillin is the phylacteries. You put one on your forehead and one on your arm.
Oh, but the Maniach, what is that?
Meniach is putting
Pudding. Okay.
or placing.
Yeah, okay, the tefillin, yeah. Vous m'avez
Mevarech.
I'm not familiar with that last one either.
So levarech is to bless. Levarech. I'll put it in the chat as well. It's helpful. I can put it in the chat. Levarech means to bless. Right? So lehaniach means to put. It's also in the chat. Levarech is to bless. All right. Let's see. All right. So now they gave us the entire blessing for the tefillin that goes in the morning and accompanies the ritual of placing the tefillin on your arm. Okay, so let's see. Brent, בבקשה, מספר 3.
כן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם.
Good, fantastic. So this is the formula that I think we've already learned before. And there are different opportunities that perhaps even in some missions context or an interfaith context, you can really kind of bring up if you're hosting somebody on Shabbat or something like that. This is the formula of blessing. You can, you begin with acknowledging the Lord. Blessed are you, O Lord, Baruch atah Adonai, our God, Eloheinu, Melech haolam, ruler of the world. Good. And Mary Ellen, בבקשה, תנסי לקרוא מספר 4.
כן, בסדר. אשר קידשנו Mitzotio. Mitzotayo. Mitzotayo. Mitzota.
Okay, so this is mitzotav.
Mitzotav.
Yeah.
Oh,
Asher kidshenu bemitzotav.
Yes. So I think we touched on it not last week, but the week beforehand. That sometimes you would see this sort of like a plural, a combination of a tav with a yud and a vav. Right, so like we saw it over here, I think maybe even a little bit prior to that. But anyway, what we have there is that the tav and the yud and the vav at the very end will not use the yud, so mitzvot tav. The yud, notice it doesn't have anything underneath it as far as as far as a vowel is concerned. So sometimes you have etzere and a yud, and that would be etze, or if this was etzere, you would have it as a. But because it's a kamatz, and there's nothing underneath here, we're just going to continue as is, like kind of like ignoring the yud is there. So the way to read it would be b'mitzvot tav. B'mitzvot tav.
Arthur.
Yes.
So the first vav in that word, is it are you pronouncing the v sound? I can't tell. Or is it bemitz?
This one?
Yeah, is it
Yeah, so this one would be tipasel, right? So we have different modes in which we put vowels. One of them would be a fuller version, and one of them would be kind of like a lesser version, if we can say it this way. So for example, let's see if I can. One mode would be the following. You put it in the chat. Again. Go. So here, hopefully you can see the mixed votav, right? So you can see the vav acting as the consonant, and the cholam maleh is kind of, is there to act as the vowel for the vav that precedes it. But it doesn't have to be this way. And so in a different, like in the constellation that we have here on the screen at number 4, b'mitzvotav, it'll be the same, but it'll be another spelling variation in which the cholam maleh kind of subsumes the vav that is there. And a good kind of a hint for that is that you cannot really go from a closed syllable to, like you can't really say b'mitzot, like you cannot go there because the shva completes the syllable. The syllable is closed.
yes, okay.
Right? So now that the syllable is closed, you can't, like there is like nowhere really to go. So you are going to employ the vav and say vor. Okay. Okay, where are we? Okay, back to John, Mr. יוחנן, בבקשה, מספר 5.
מספר 5. וציוונו להניח תפילין.
Yes. All right, great. So all of this is together the blessing over the placing of the tefillin, right? So Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu. By the way, up until this point, up until v'tzivanu is a very common formula of blessing something that is commanded by us to do, right? So you can say the whole blessing, and up until this one, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. That commanded us to light a Sabbath candle, right? ציוונו להדליק נר של חנוכה, ציוונו להתעטף בציצית, commanded us to wrap with the tzitzit, and so on and so forth. So this is kind of like the formula. And so in this case, with tzivanu, he commanded us to do what? להניח תפילין, to put on tefillin. Okay. Okay. Fairly simple. Micah, wanna take a swing at number 6, מספר 6.
פותחה.
Okay. So remember the rule for Chet with the pataḥ at the end of the word.
פותח
Good.
את ידך דרך
So this is a sagol, right? So yadeh.
ידה was that ach or ha?
So this is ha. So
Ha.
what we're kind of need to get into the habit is to separate the kaf and the chet. So this rule applies to chet at the end of the word. It does not apply to kaf sofit. All right. So although they sound identical in terms of their sound that you make, the sound that you create with your mouth, right? But as far as the grammar goes, like once you encounter it, it's just ha. So beautifully read, pataḥ et yadecha. And then you can continue with this word.
Vumas beya
Masbia.
bia oh yeah
Masbia.
vumas bia lechal
Lechol. This is a yeah. So this is a little bit confusing, but there's something that's called a kamatz katan, and on occasion it's going to make an alt sound, and if it's an unaccented closed syllable.
If it's say that again, if it's a what?
An unaccented closed syllable. Don't worry about it for now, okay? I just correct you.
Okay.
So
Lechol.
Lechol. Let's just say that it's lechol.
Lechol
Yes.
Hai Ratson.
Yes. Good. So this is another blessing. פותח את ידיך ומשביע לכל חי רצון. I believe it's from the Psalms, if I'm not mistaken. You open your hand, פותח את ידיך, or open your hand, kind of is assumed that it's the third masculine singular here. פותח את ידיך ומשביע, it's kind of like to satisfy, like particularly in the modern Hebrew, when you say ani saveh, I'm satisfied, it's not that I'm satisfied in a particular like I got a present from my mom and I'm satisfied with it or something like that. It's more in the context of food, as in my stomach is satisfied. In more like modern Hebrew, if you would say ani saveh, it would mean I'm full. Like after you've eaten, ani saveh, I'm full. You want to know the chat? Ani saveh. Chat. I am full. Ani saveh. Okay. Lechol chai ratzon, every living thing with favor. Okay, and the syntax is a little bit more complicated here because it's poetic language, but it's a decent translation. Okay, so a couple of words here. Mike, you were asking about this verb come, gets up. So it's to get up in the morning. Ani kam b'boker, I get up in the morning. Ani kam. Mevarech is he says a blessing. Hu mevarech. He says a blessing. Or he blesses, right? Okay. Meniach tefillin, it puts on tefillin, or places the tefillin. And just a little trivia, I don't know how much is important or not, but when you say there are actually two separate blessings for the tefillin. One is v'tzivanu la'aniach tefillin, that ends like this. It is said when you begin and you put the box on your arm, and then when you put the box on your forehead, you say Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mitzvat tefillin, on the tefillin commandment. So two separate blessings, but they're all connected to the same act. Okay. Okay, Brent. מספר 7.
Yigadal Elohim Chai ve es tava.
Ish?
Ish tava.
Yes. Good.
Tava or taba?
Ishtabach.
Tabach. Ish tabach.
Yes.
Okay.
So the way they have here is praised be the living God.
What's that?
So Igdal is be great, right? Igdal Elohim Chai, like to be great, to be exalted, and Ishtabach is and to be praised. From the root לשבח is to praise. Okay. Mary Ellen, מספר 8.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Pokeach.
Good.
Ivrim.
Great.
Pokeach Ivrim.
Great reading, Mary Ellen.
Ah, thank you.
Who's the teacher?
Mm.
Right back at you.
I'm just kidding. But really, good, very good.
So it's very familiar. Those first two lines are very familiar for me. So
Yeah, no, it's good. Basically, like this is kind of how language works, right?
Mhm.
Just becomes familiar to you. Just
Yeah.
keep coming back to it over and over again. So the formula is, we know it very well. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam. Blessed are you, O Lord, our God, ruler of the universe, ruler of the world. And this combination of words, pokeach ivrim. And notice kind of like the interesting comparison here. 2 words over here, and how many words over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So like even when you get bilingual Hebrew Bibles, it's like it's not a lot, but if you get a bilingual English Bible, it's pretty big. Okay, so pokeach is to open, the eyes, and ivrim is the blind. Notice here, there's not really the word einayim does not appear. You have opens the blind, or opens blind people, right? But you assume because the verb pokeach can only mean, like its subject is the eyes. So just, so it is a good translation, but the word eyes does not appear. Just have to supply it. Okay. Back to Yochanan, בבקשה, מספר 9.
Before that, Israel, the difference between pokeach and poteach earlier, what's the difference? Both are open. Is there a nuance, a sense to it?
Yes. So you can say, אני פותח דלת, I'm opening the door, or אני פותח חלון, but you can never say, אני פוקח חלון. פוקח refers to the eyes.
Right. So it's specifically to the eyes for pokeach.
Yeah, I cannot use it for other things.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, pakach.
Right.
It's an interesting word study. In terms of the root, because we can say that pikeach, for instance, pakach is like to grow wines.
Right.
Pikeach is somebody who's wise, somebody who's clever. Right? So something about eyesight and wisdom is connected. And if you recall the episode in the Garden of Eden, right? So their eyes were opened. It's the same verb used. So something about wisdom and seeing, right, is connected here.
Right.
Wisdom and seeing, right?
Great.
Interesting word study. But
yeah.
You can go down that rabbit trail. Okay. So number 9.
Okay, משפט 9. ברוך אתה אלוהינו מלך העולם הנותן Layaef Noach. Koach, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Koach. Yes. Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
reading. So again, the formula, and then hanoten laya'ef koach, who gives strength to the weary. Ya'ef is somebody who is tired, and koach is strength.
Strength.
Okay. Micah. Spell Esau.
Adonai Tsebaot
Good.
Ashrei
Good.
Adam Botach.
Let's try that one again.
Boteach
Yes.
Bache
Yes. Good. Can you read it once again? Maybe try a little bit smoother reading.
Adonai Adonai Tzabot
Tzavot.
Asharei Adam Boteach Bache.
Try that last one again.
Bach.
Yes. Good. Okay. So, Lord of Hosts. Hosts could be Lord of Armies. And the word Sava. Maybe heard of the acronym for the IDF. Tzva Haganah Israel. Tzava is the word for army. Right? It's used in interesting contexts, sometimes referring to some sort of a military kind of context, like a battle or warfare context. Ashrei Adam Boteach, here's the rule that we learned before, right? Boteach, even though the pataḥ is at the very end here, or before the end, but you push it all the way before the chet, so boteach, and bach, right? So have bet with the kamatz and kaf sofit with the shva, right? So Lord of Hosts, happy is the man who trusts in you. Ashrei Adam, happy is the man. And the word Osher, maybe you've heard about before. Let's put it in chat. So Osher is happiness or blessings. If I spelled that right. A lot of essence. Right? Let's go back. Okay, Ashrei Adam Boteach Bach. Boteach is the one who trusts or places trust in you. Okay. Brent. מספר 11.
גדול אדוננו ורב
Here's our rule.
I know it's coming. Keach. Koach.
Yes, koach.
Koach.
Yes. So Gadol Adonenu v'Rav koach.
Koach.
So our Lord, great, v'Rav koach. Here's is translated as mighty, but we said earlier, then koach is strength. Rav is like adding an adjective to something like very strength, right? So it can be translated as mighty, Rav koach. Right, and Rav is like something that maximizes a particular adjective. Okay, Mary Ellen, Stal 12 bוא ננסה.
Wow.
Yep.
Tov lahasot ba.
So that's Yud He Vav He. We can say just
No.
nine.
Yud Ve
Oh,
Yud He
okay.
Vav Adonai.
But would you say ba Adonai?
Yes.
Ba Adonai. Mibtoach
Good.
ba Adam.
Good.
Okay, so
Very, very well. Miptoch ba'adam. Tov lechasot ba'adonai, miptoch ba'adam. And the translation is it is better, it is good to trust in the Lord than to trust man. And then like you can say it is better because you have me, is because it's better than something else. So it is better to trust in the Lord than to trust in man. Okay. A couple more minutes, so let's try to finish it up. John, בבקשה, מספר 13.
מספר 13. מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע.
Good. So, Melech, king, memit umechayeh, who causes death and gives life. Matzmiach Yeshua, and brings salvation. Matzmiach would literally be like springs or causes to bud, causes to flower. The root here is tzamach. It's tied with trees and flowers and things that kind of grow like from the ground. And he springs forth salvation, if you will. Okay. 14, Micah.
Baruch atah Adonai Hanun
Good.
Hamarev Be
Yeah.
Listeloach.
Good. Right, you got it, man. Baruch atah Adonai, we know it's part of the formula. Chanun, hamarbe lisloach. And here again, the chet with the pataḥ at the very end. Lisloach.
Loach.
So blessed are you, O Lord. Chanun, gracious one, or someone who is gracious. Hamarbe lisloach, who pardons abundantly, or is is like who pardons a lot, who is likely to pardon more than not. He is in the habit of forgiving. He is in the habit of pardoning, kind of thing, right? And who can say that if not us in this Chat. Okay. So 15, 15. Brett. בבקשה, מספר 15.
עלינו לא שווה לאדון הכל.
Yes. Can you try this word here again?
לשווה.
לשבח.
לשבח.
Good.
It's the new one.
The new one.
לשבח.
Yes. So, עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל. It is our duty to praise the Lord of all. עלינו לשבח, we are to praise the Lord of all. Or we are to give praise to the Lord of all. Right? And then it kind of ends with this nice little idiom. זהו השיר השמח בחלקו, where again the Chet pataḥ appears once again in the confusing fashion. Sorry about that, guys. It seemed like you were confused by it quite a bit. But that's what we need to practice. זהו השיר השמח בחלקו. Who is wealthy? He who is satisfied with what he has, right? One who is content with his portion, basically. One is content with, like, who is the rich man? The one who is content with his portion would be my sort of translation. All right. That will be it for now. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you're staying warm. And I will see you, Lord willing, next week.
All right.
Thank you very
so
much.
תודה רבה.
Thank you. Good night.